Hello everybody. Today I would like to talk to you about the important topics of online banking and shopping security. According to a study done by the Identity Theft Resource Center, 500 people who used the internet for banking or shopping within a 30-day time frame were asked specific questions about their worries. The findings showed that an alarming 87% of those surveyed have significant concerns about personal information such as credit card information, passwords, usernames, and social security numbers being stolen or lost by a business or financial institution in a data breach. Personally, I have used a website that was not as secure as I first had thought. At the time, it seemed like it was a secure one, and to activate your account for the business, they had to charge two small amounts to your bank account. But after 2 days, I got a call from my bank saying there were some weird charges on my account. And because of that, I was able to cancel those charges. Banking and shopping online can be somewhat dangerous if you are not using secure websites. If you end up using one of these websites, it is important that your bank is behind you to help you solve the matter and for you to use common sense to avoid these kinds of scams. Today I'm going to cover a reliable bank date for online banking, online shopping security, and phishing emails to steal your information. First, I would like to begin with a bank that is reliable that I personally use, which is Bank of America. According to Bank of America's website, where they discuss their online banking, it says, online banking services incorporates industry-leading safety features that gives you greater security and peace of mind as you manage your money. Taking some common sense steps to protect yourself adds an extra layer of protection to your online experience. Some techniques that Bank of America uses is encryption technology. This authentication ensures that you are communicating with Bank of America and prevents another computer from impersonating Bank of America. Encryption scramble transfers the data so that it cannot be read by any unauthorized parties. Bank of America also uses an award-winning internet banking security, features such as site key, image, and SafePass. These features provide peace of mind as they help protect you every click of the way. Site key authentication consists of three parts: a unique image of your choice, your image title, your unique phrase that you created to accompany your site key image, and 3 challenge questions will be asked if you're signing in under a computer they don't recognize. Now that you've learned about the bank that has high security, I would like to discuss shopping online. According to an article on the website sitepronews.com, there's an article with a list of a few studies that people were worried about cybersecurity. One of the studies in the article is a study conducted by Verizon Business. They recently conducted an investigation into compliance with credit card standards in order to protect consumer credit card data. Guidelines referred to as Payment Industry Data Security Standards were developed several years ago. However, Verizon discovered only 22% of the companies were compliant with it when they were reviewed for the first time. This alone is a good reason to understand why people have hesitations with doing shopping and banking online. Online businesses should take notice of these numbers and realize that protecting their consumers is extremely important. 73% of the people in this survey said that they would no longer shop at a website that experienced a data breach. The majority also said that they would advise friends and family to avoid that particular website as well. One way to feel secure is when using websites if you see a stamp of a virus protection, and that website should be secure. A lot can be prevented with common sense. If something does not feel right and it doesn't feel secure, it probably is not. My final point I would like to talk about is phishing emails. In an article on cnet.com, a writer of an article wrote about an email that he had got after winning an online bid on eBay. The email asked him for information that they should have already had. This email was phishing email that scammers send out to try and steal information. Most successful scams rely on you, not only technology. While some technical vulnerabilities are out there that can help the phishers along, those scams can work without your cooperation. This is a con game, not an example of a masterful technical skill. If they can con you into thinking that you're doing something legit, then they can scam you and get it to work. Phishers will ask for sensitive information that a real company would probably and should already have, such as like your username, your password, credit card numbers, and so on. Phisher emails are generally not personalized. If it is, it contains only the same name that you use in your email address. Your real financial institution will most likely have your real name. In conclusion, the internet can be a dangerous place if the right precautions are not taken. If you do not use common sense when on the internet, although nothing is 100% secure, you can put the odds in your favor by taking a few steps to prevent the risks I've talked about today. Thank you for your time, and stay safe on the internet.